Chuck's homebrew coffee, homebrew cold brew coffee with just a splash of milk. That's how I like it. G'day, welcome. It's good to see you. I'm Chuck Van, and it's probably been a minute actually since I've filmed anything. I've been really busy, I've been grinding, and there's a reason for that because there's something really exciting that's going to be coming. This is kind of my first van construction update video. You would have seen a little while ago I purchased a new high ace van, new to me at least. I'm going to be doing a kit out, I guess, getting it ready to go camping. The first part of doing that is actually going to be sorting out the old van. It's old, it's rusty, it's got to go, to be honest. It's got to go probably, holy dooly. How dare that Wasp interrupt filming like that. We have to strip some things off the old van to get them ready to go into the new van. So, and get the old van also ready to go to the big scrapyard in the sky. As sad as what that is. And after today, the old van will have one more very important mission to accomplish. It's going to be a very sad day and a sad time, but you've got to move on, onwards and upwards. Sentiment is a thing that is valuable, but also can be restricting. So lighten the load and lighten the, I guess, the burden on my life. But for now, this is what's happening. As we have it here, the old beast, the old Vanny, 1998 Toyota High Ace, and as you can see, she's seen better days. We got a whole bunch of spider webs. We got, the main problem with this thing is rust. Like it's all bubbling through here around the windscreen. The windscreen has like a nice crack in it too. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Probably from the inside you'll be able to see it much better. So huge crack. That was there when I got it originally. But if we look closely, go for a run around the back too, like we can see that the body has, that's just some surface rust there, but the back tailgate has also got a whole bunch of like rust in it. This actually, this dent here was from an accident that occurred. I was actually at Mount Selwyn coming back from a day on the hill one day. Young kid on their P-platers driving their mum's car, lost control on the icy road, and went straight into the back. The old van nearly got written off. Very close. from an insurance point of view, it maybe should have been, but in any case, we managed to get through that scenario. As you can see, she's not only dirty, it's just really rough, you know. It used to be an old like work van, so I can still see parts of like the old, the number of whatever mobile mechanics it was, and part of the artwork still there. But and mechanically it's okay, but the exhaust is just, it's got holes all through the muffler and it sounds just horrendous. It's really loud and not in a good way. But if we go to the inside, you know, a lot of the center console and stuff, like, so all of the center console is kind of where this goes in, it's all punched in. The gears are a little sloppy. The clutch is probably on its way out. Classic DWCP. And as you can see, she's done a good life, 424, nearly 425,000. The old van isn't here right now because it's having some mechanical work done it. Not that it's broken or anything, but just some preventative maintenance and certain things that I can't do myself. I'm probably going to get like some anti-rust, like rust proofing and stuff like that done. Van, as we can see on the inside, is basically just being used for storage. So, because, you know, there's most of this is like the camping stuff that would be in the van anyway. So I've got my gas oven, my fridge, some water containers, some cooking stuff, some tools and cushions and little bits and pieces. So the van's just being used for that right now. Most notably, we've got the power setup. It's an Adventure Kings battery box. I believe it's a 215 amp hour battery, deep cycle battery that's in it right now. It's showing 13.6 volts, and that's because it's currently drawing power from the solar panel that is linked on the top of the roof. On top of the battery box, there's a CTEC DC charger installed. So that, I had my auto electrician wire that directly to the box. So that is running a cable from basically the battery, which sits under the passenger seat. So that's the car's cranking battery, and that's all fused up so that while the car is driving, the secondary battery is charging. So it also, when it's stationary, it's charging from the solar panel. So that kind of works really well. With that, it's enough for me to power, you know, my fridge, power my phone, laptop, and basically all the things that you'd need while you're camping. This whole setup here with the battery is going to have to come out. I just need to unplug those, and I can literally just take that battery out if I want to. The thing that we're working on today mostly, we can see the solar panel. So this is actually a pretty decent solar panel. It's a red arc one. What I want to do is take the roof racks off this, because it's the same like for the new van. So these roof racks will go straight onto the new one, and hopefully the solar panel as well. The wiring situation might be a little bit different with the new van, but we'll see how we go. I'll probably get a couple more crossbars, because on the new van I'd like to mount this same solar panel, but also along the end of the roof, or I'm not sure how I'll configure it just yet, but I've got a roof pod for additional storage, so I want to put that set up in the new van as well. But today's mission is going to be to remove the solar panel, remove the crossbars for the roof racks. As we can see under here, the roof of the van has seen better days too. Wiring there from the solar panel going into the roof, and it actually runs through this little metal bar, comes out the end here where it plugs straight in to the battery or to the DC charger. And probably saw before our little spinny whirly bird air vent. One of the problems with sleeping in a van is that it's, you know, a relatively enclosed environment, and unless you crack a window or something, then there's not much ventilation, and we breathe out a lot of moisture as humans, so that condensates on the windows, and then you've got water where you don't want it to be, and it's really stuffy when you wake up without the airflow. To eliminate that, if we have a proper ventilation system, then as I'm crawling through to the back of the van, we might even be able to see above us here, we can see our whirly vent. That's really good because it allows the moisture and air to escape, but if it's raining, the rain doesn't get in, and I'm actually surprised at how well that works. So I'd like to put one of those in the new van. Obviously you could crack a window as well, like wind one of the windows down in the front, but then it's easy for someone to get into your van if you're sleeping, and also for bugs and insects and stuff to get in, spiders and whatnot, so you don't want to be sharing an environment with those if you can avoid it. So that's kind of what I'm up to today. Pretty mellow, shouldn't take too long. Just going to unscrew, take those racks off, and then we've got to wait for the other van to come back here before we get the next stage of this going. That wasn't so difficult. We've got the solar panel off. There's a channel in here, and we used a T-bolt to mount the solar panel onto the roof racks. We're left with these cables here. Now these, I don't think they'll feed back through that hole. Looks like they were put on after the cable was fed through. So for now, I'm just going to leave that kind of sticking out and hanging. I might get some electrical tape and just cover these just to be safe, just in case I want to get this cable off and reuse it, but I don't know, it might just be easier just to leave it like that. We'll see how we go. But the next stage is going to be, it's kind of like an Allen key, but you can see that it's a weird like star pattern, and when you buy the roof racks it comes with these kind of special keys, is to get these crossbars off. So it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to leave them attached under there because I can like resize them. I'll hope that I can loosen that. I can loosen that bolt to adjust the width if I want to. Let's get these things off. One piece. Oh, and that's two. Woo. So hot being in the sun. Right, so that's kind of it. That's what I wanted to do, cover in this video. I'll probably do another one just going through some of the other bits and pieces I'm going to take off this thing. There's not too much more, to be honest. So in the next video, what I'm going to try and do is see if I can make all of the gear, the kit, so the bed, the setup, everything that I have currently that works for the old van, fit into the new one in a way that I could actually go camping straight away in that. Is that going to be, you know, the final design? No. But in any case, that's all for this video. I've been Chuck Van. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know below. Yeah, I'll see you in another one soon. You.